The more reasons why we have the three arms of government, that is the federal, the state, and the local government, simply put, is for division of labor. That's to say there are things allocated for the federal government, there are jobs being carried out by the federal government, the state government, and the local government. This is the CIA Corner here on TAF TV. My name is Ayo Kemer. Remember, this is where we make commentaries regarding headlines that are making rounds. A lot of reactions have actually poured out from Nigerians. Most persons are saying they are giving reasons why the local government autonomy as granted by the Apex Court of Nigeria, that's the Supreme Court, on the 11th day of July 2024, more reasons why that autonomy cannot actually function. That's what we'll be talking about today. We'll be giving our own personal opinions regarding that particular headlines, regarding the reactions of Nigerians. And also we'll be traveling down to the United States and also address the attempted assassination on our former president, Donald Trump. Don't go anywhere. We'll bring you details of this story after the break. Alright, so welcome back from that very quick break. Now, a lot of reactions have actually poured out from the heart of Nigerians, even the very common man on the street, regarding the local government autonomy as granted by the Apex Court of Nigeria, that's the Supreme Court, on the 11th, that's on Thursday, in this month of July 2024. Remember, they granted them full dominancy role, just like I always put it, financial dominion when it comes to the funds allocated to them. That's to say they'll be getting funds direct from the federal government, no longer from a joint account in the various states, across our 36 states. Most governors are yet to actually give their full reactions regarding this. Now, just like every single Nigerian are actually giving out their reactions regarding this particular issue. The former Ekiti State Governor, a PDP member, actually gave good reasons why this local government autonomy would not actually function in our dearest nation, Nigeria. In his words exactly, for you to actually contest as a councillor in your local government, you need full autonomy, you need full approval from the state governor. That's to say, the state governor still has a final say. If he decides, that's to say, the state governor still have a final say when it comes to things, when it comes to positions and things in the local government. Now, take for instance, if somebody gets to contest for a local government seat as a councillor in his or her local government, and the governor doesn't approve of that particular person, the person will not actually run. Now, that is how it has been over time. That's to say, whoever sits there as a councillor, as a caretaker person across our local government, is still answerable to their state governor. Those are the points emphasized by the former Ekiti State Governor, Ayodele. Now, he is actually saying that this particular autonomy that has been given to our local government will not actually work because the state governors are still in charge. Now, the big question is, could there be a way where, okay, they can finally separate? Because this financial dominancy that was given to them is just for the financial aspect. The state governors still have full control when it comes to the activities that happen, when it comes to the decisions that happen in and across our local government. The local governments are still under the state government. So at this point, we're actually asking, could there be a way where they can finally separate our local government from the state government? Now, just like I said earlier, the more reasons why we have the three arms of government in our dearest nation, Nigeria, that's the federal, the state, and the local government, is for very simple term, division of labor. That's to say, there are things, just like I earlier said, there are things that are allocated for the local government, there are things allocated for the state government, there are things that should be carried out by the federal government. So I feel at some point, when it comes to electing councillors across our 774 local government here in our dearest nation, Nigeria, I feel should I say a bill should be passed where the governor doesn't actually have a direct say. Now, for this office, for this financial dominance to actually perfect, to actually see the light of day across our various local government areas, our governors need to take their hands away from the activities of our local government so that they can actually function, so that that dominatory role that has been given to them can actually see the light of day. Now, just like what the former Ekiti State Governor said, that you cannot separate the baby from the mother. So at this point, the local governments are still babies and the state governments are still the mothers. So the local government, just like I earlier said, they are still answerable to the state government. Whatever the governor decides, in as much as they are in control of the funds. But I bet you, just like what one of the persons we were putting to interview a few weeks ago said, the middleman always have a cut. The mothers, that is their state governors, always have a cut when it comes to the finances, in as much as they are being controlled by the local government. So at this point, we're actually saying, okay, there should be better ways where our state governors can actually take their hands when it comes, they can take their hands away when it comes to electing our local government personnel, that is our councillors. They should not be the ones to take, in as much as we know that the local governments are under the state. But when it comes to, just like they have been free financially, when it comes to electing it, because I would not actually elect somebody that will not be answerable to me. This is Nigeria. We all know of the godfatherism that have actually been playing across our various states. Even here in River State, we are actually seeing the aftermath, the afterplay of godfatherism, because you're not being answerable to me the way I expected it. We're actually seeing the chaos that is currently going on here in River State. So at this point, for us to finally take away the godfatherism from our system of government, from this democratic nation, let's separate the mothers from the babies so that the babies can actually grow. That is our best advice we can actually give out to the federal government, in as much as we, just like the Apex Court has granted them financial freedom, they should also give them an electoral freedom to actually, okay, this is what we want, this is the person we want. That freedom to elect and select our councillors should not come from the governor, because we know human beings can be very, very selfish. Just like I earlier said, I cannot elect somebody that will not be answerable to me. So at that point, the mother and the baby relationship still continues between our state and the local government, and we know how it all plays out. At the end of the day, in as much as the baby is holding the funds, but it will still be controlled by the mother. All right, now speaking about political gimmicks across the nations of the world, we all know there was an attempted assassination on Donald Trump, that's the former US president. A lot of reactions have actually poured out from our leaders across the nations of the world. Even our dearest president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, actually gave out his own reactions. Most persons are saying this is not democratic. This is not how democracy should actually be played out. Why would they attempt assassination on an ex-president in an open ground? Now, most leaders are actually saying that this level of political games should actually come to an end. Now, we know that just like if you're here in Nigeria, you actually understand that everybody gets to see politics as a dirty game. So at this point, we're saying the attempted assassination on Donald Trump is some level of the political dirtiness that we have actually been speculating as a nation. So this attempted assassination actually shows that indeed politics is a dirty game. So now this attempted assassination on Donald Trump has actually proven, just like what other world leaders are saying, that indeed politics is a dirty game and you need to watch your back in this particular game. All right, that's all we have for you regarding the headlines that are making rounds this very morning. Remember, you also can be part of this show. Do well to follow us up on all our social media handles, and if you're yet to subscribe, come on, subscribe and drop your comments and reactions regarding what we have shared with you today. Remember, this has been the CIA Corner here on TAF TV. My name is Ayo Keme. Do well to take care of yourself.